Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Delightful Creations. I'm Amber. Today we are working in my sewing journal and I have the cover here. It is nice and finished. I used that same gray fabric as the other cover and I've just simply attached my piece to this. I was going to run it through the sewing machine. I just haven't got to that part yet. I actually meant to do that before I put this other piece of fabric on here, so I'm not for sure if it's going to go through the sewing machine, but I'm going to do that off camera. But I wanted to show you that this is not the Triscuit box. It is actually a Cheez-It box because the Triscuit box had some grease on the inside of the cardboard when I opened up the box, so I didn't want to use that in my journal, so I just put that one in the bin. But so a neat little trick with the Cheez-It thing is you just take off, you cut your box, open, and then you keep this piece and you can use that right for your spine. There's no like extra trimming or guesswork. That is exactly the same size of the spine. I just need to trim it down just a tiny bit if I want it to fit perfect. But this will give me a guide. Exactly perfect for putting in my signatures, and it looks like we've got 3 picked out, so I'll know exactly where to place them. I'm putting them in here. So with it being a Cheez-It box now, some of my pages, mainly just that big music page, is not going to fit in here, but some of these I'm going to have to trim off the edge because they won't fit in there otherwise, which means I'm going to lose a little bit of my sewed on pocket, so I might have to come back in and re-sew some of my pockets, or actually just leave it open. I guess I'll see what happens when I get to that point here, but mainly I was concerned with this huge music page. I don't think this one is even going to work, so I might just select a different coffee dyed music paper and use that instead, because this is just not going to work. No matter what I do, I'm going to lose this pocket, and it's really pretty and I don't necessarily want to lose the pocket. So I'm going to go ahead and take this to the sewing machine, and then I'm going to figure out my papers and like which ones I need to trim down. And I already have them basically in the order that I want them in for now. I do want to include this in there somewhere, as well as the instructions and some of this tissue, really neat tissue paper. So that's kind of where we're sitting at right now. I'm going to hop to the sewing machine and I'll be back in a few minutes. Woohoo! All right, so I went through and I sewed it through my machine along the whole cover, inside or back side and front side, and that worked out really well. It didn't have any trouble going through a machine, which I'm quite impressed with, and I didn't even change the needle. I don't even know what size needle is in that thing, but it just worked out great. And then I went ahead and I cut down all my pages, my signatures, to fit inside of here, so everything is ready to go. And I will show you, I just had to I had to stitch this pocket, and anywhere where you see dark brown is the pockets that I stitched. So here's a different music page that I put in here because the other one was just too large, and it was sitting right here. So these are the pages that I ended up pulling out, was this one, and then I didn't want to use this one. That one was already out, but I took out the last signature page because it ended up being too short, and I wanted my signatures to be a little bit more aligned in the actual journal. So I'll show you that here in a second. I think that was the only one, the music paper, and then the front one here. And so then when I trimmed down my paper, some of them lost some of the sewing. Whoop, you guys can't see that. I lost some of the sewing at the top, so now it's like an open little pocket, which I'm not worried about. I'm just pointing it out to you. So then on this one, I did this music page too, and I sewed down there. I did straight stitch, and then I did some zigzag. So then I chose this paper for my final signature. Just kind of trying to keep it really the neutral yellow type of paper here. So then I sewed up there, and then I did this music pocket as well. Just so that it would fit inside the journal. I had to cut it down to make it fit. So that's kind of where it's sitting. I just, I'm not for sure if this is the order I'm going to be leaving the journal in, but for now, that's the order we have it, because I still wanted to come in and add this somewhere, and then maybe some of the directions, and then a little bit of this, but I'm not sure if I haven't even opened these pattern pieces up. I have no idea really what I'm doing with them, honestly, because they're like huge. They're just massive pieces. So maybe we'll just use that for like collage. I mean, it's like super nice, texture, and you can see through it. It's like tissue paper. That's kind of an interesting little piece there. I say as I pull it out. Anyways, and so that's where we're sitting right now. I think, I can't remember now, it's been a couple days. I think there's 10, no, there's 12 pages. That's right. There's 12 pages still. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And so I don't know if the order of these got all mixed mashed up from the last video you guys saw of the order I had them in, or if I even put them in an order. I'm not even sure, but that's kind of where we're sitting at for right now. So just wanted to hop in and show you guys that, and then I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to bind these 3 in here. It'll look like this. Nice spacing, and it sits like this so it's not too puffy. I'm thinking about adding some lace to the side of here just to make it a little bit more interesting, and then maybe just coming over the edge a tiny bit. I don't want to lose this size 10 miss print here, so I might have a little bit of lace here. We'll see. And, you know, might be fun maybe to have some of this. No, I don't think so. I don't think we're going to use any of that on the cover. Maybe on the inside cover, but I need a pocket or something. Maybe we can just do, because it's not very pretty to, like, I don't know. I'm going to figure it out, though. So in the next video, you guys will see it will be bound. And, yeah, and then this will be in there somewhere. This actual paper of the book. I'm going to try to put it in 3 places, 1 in each signature, but I don't know if there's enough. Oh, it looks like there's plenty here to split it up into 3. There's actually probably enough for, you know, multiple pages. 4. So there we go, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking out how I am coming along. I know these videos are getting quicker and quicker, and I just hope that you appreciate them and are enjoying your new year and just staying healthy and happy out there, you guys. We'll talk to y'all really, really soon. Bye, everyone.